Were you ever told that you might be living in the slums of heaven if you didn't behave well? Well, yeah, me too. I even dreamt about it. I imagined living in a tiny house at the back of heaven where the light is not too bright and nobody really walks by. But what if I told you that Jesus never meant that when he said, "In my Father's house, there are many mansions"? So where did we even get that idea? The King James Version translates the Greek word mone as mansions. But in the 1600s, that word didn't mean a gated luxury estate with a fountain in the driveway. Back then, a mansion was a room just attached to a larger house, a simple, humble relational space. That's the real meaning of mone, a place to stay, or as some would say, dwelling places. And in Jesus' culture, going to prepare a place for you wasn't construction talk, it was actually marriage talk, which honestly explains why the disciples looked confused. I mean, if I thought Jesus was proposing to me, I'd be concerned too. In the first century, when a man got engaged, he'd go back to his father's house and he would build a room. Once the room was ready, he would come back and return for his bride, and then he would bring her home. So when Jesus says, "I go to prepare a place for you," he's actually saying, "I'm going to die, but I'm not abandoning you. I'm preparing a place for you. I'm making room for you in the family of God." And that place is not reserved for some far-off future. It's not on the back order until we get to heaven. It's been opened up through Jesus' death and resurrection. Right now, through the Spirit, we are welcomed into the Father's house. We are already seated with Him in heavenly places. We are already home. Paul says that we, Jew and Gentiles, are being built into one large spiritual house. And if we die before Jesus returns, we will be with Him. But when He comes back, we will rise with new bodies, restored, reunited, never to die again. This is what the marriage supper of the Lamb in Revelation is about. Now, Revelation 21 also says that the dwelling place of God is finally with man. So God was always destined to dwell with us through Jesus. So Jesus actually meant that He was envisioning the new life of the believer, a life lived in the presence of God from now all the way into eternity. He wasn't promising you real estate. He was promising you a relationship. So don't worry about living in the zongo of heaven. Frankly, there's no such thing. But by the death of Jesus, God has made enough room for you. You are not on the waiting list. You are not a second-class citizen. Jesus isn't just building a place, He's building a home. So don't let your heart be troubled. There's no gated VIP floor, no back alley in heaven, just the Father's house. And by grace, you belong there.